Hi there, Ricky Cool here with another harmonica lesson. This one builds on the work we've just done in the last two lessons, tongue blocking and using the tongue blocking method for playing exercises based around the C major scale. So hopefully by now you're feeling pretty confident with your tongue blocking technique. Able to pick out single notes quite cleanly and easily, and you're also feeling pretty comfortable around the middle area of the harmonica. I'm using this Hohner crossover in the key of C again. Remember, we're playing in the key of the harmonica, so we're playing in what's known as first position. What we're going to do today is look at old American folk tune, Camptown Races, and I'm also, as well as teaching you how to play the song, I'm going to teach you a couple of really useful harmonica techniques as well that you really need to have as part of your armoury as a player. The first one I'm going to show you is called Vamping, and the second one is playing octaves. Anyway, let's get into this. If you're not familiar with Camptown Races, I'll play you the song and sing it to you. Camptown ladies sing this song, doo-dah, doo-dah. Camptown racetracks 5 miles long, oh the doo-dah day. Going to run all night, going to run all day. I'd bet my money on a bobtail nag, somebody bet on the bay. There you are. Very jolly and quite straightforward and simple. It only uses notes from the C major scale. So, I do have a sheet for this, and I'm going to hold this up. I'm not sure how well this is going to show up on the camera, but if that's showing up well enough for you to be able to take a screenshot, then that's great. If not, don't forget that I'll put my email address up at the end of the video, and if you drop me an email, I'll gladly send you a copy of this sheet together with an MP3 of me playing a guitar accompaniment. On the MP3 I play around the tune twice, so it just gives you a little bit longer to work with it. Okay, so to start off you need to be able to get a nice single note on the 6-hole blow. Now you notice I hit a little bit of 5-hole blow there, but I know the starting note of the tune, so I just was able to adjust by ear. So 6, 6, 5, 6, all blow notes. 6-hole draw, 6-hole blow, 5-hole blow, 5-hole blow to 4-hole draw. Then you repeat the first part. Four-hole draw, 5-hole blow, 4-hole draw, 4-hole blow. Okay, the other bit, going to run all night. All blow notes, 4, 5, 6 and 7. 2 blow notes on the 4-hole to start with. Okay, then carrying on. Six-hole draw, twice. 7-hole blow, 6-hole draw, to 6-hole blow. I'm just checking my sheet here to make sure I get this absolutely right. And then you've just got that extra note there, which is a 5-hole blow, and then the last line of the tune, is the same as earlier on. I'm not going to spend too long just breaking this down because hopefully you've got a screenshot, or you'll send me an email and I'll give you the sheet anyway. So that's basically the tune. And as I said, to make it sound more interesting when you're playing, a couple of techniques which really help are vamping and playing octaves. So let me demonstrate the tune using those techniques, and then we'll have a little look at how you actually do them. That's it. Okay, so the vamping technique. What I do there is I get my single note tongue blocked, and then I just draw my tongue away from the harmonica, so I get a chord, and then put my tongue back on. Now the basic rhythm that I'm using when I'm playing Camptown Races is so that's the 4-hole blow and then taking my tongue away. Let me try and explain a bit more clearly how I'm actually doing that. So 4-hole blow, and I'm actually now, I've reached a stage with my tongue blocking where I don't necessarily have to use the tip of my tongue to block off the holes 2 and 3 in this case. I can actually use the top part of my tongue here. Now, this basic rhythm would be good to try and practice to start with. Okay, so when you can actually master that, you then build that rhythm into your playing of the song. Oh, the note's gone. Okay, the song should have a 2 in the bar feel. Okay, so that's basically the vamping method. I will talk about vamping in future lessons because I use it quite a lot in my playing. Blowing the octaves. Again, I'm going to start with the 4-hole blow. This is basically nothing more than a tongue adjustment and then allowing the air to come from both sides of your mouth. So if I go through my basic technique for playing a single 4-hole draw, I'm going to put the tip of my tongue on the strip of wood between holes 2 and 3, fill those 2 holes, but this time I'm going to let air come from both sides of my mouth. And then between 5 and 2, six and 3, 7 and 4. When I'm doing draw notes, 1 and 4 gives me an octave, 2 and 5 doesn't, but I kind of like the sound. Same with 3 and 6, and 4 and 7. They don't give you octaves, but I still use them sometimes in my playing, just by listening and thinking, yeah, I kind of like that. So when I play now the start of Camptown Races, I can use a nice octave between 3 and 7. Sorry, between 3 and 6. And then keep those octaves going when I go down to the 5 hole, so I incorporate the 2 hole as well. Probably play this just the single note there. That works nicely because I get the octave between the 1 and 4 on the draw note. And you can see with being able to use the octaves, you just get a much fatter sound. Now, if your hope is to sort of develop into a good blues harmonica player, you're going to be needing to use octaves a lot of the time. All the great Chicago players, Little Walter, Junior Wells, James Cotton, all of those great players would use octaves, and they were all tongue blockers as well. Okay, so let's now play Camptown Races slowly and incorporate the octaves and the rhythmic vamp. There's no real set formula to how I'm doing that vamp there. It's much more of a feel thing. So as I'm getting into playing the song, I'm using the vamp just as a rhythmic device. Okay, well, I hope all that makes sense. I've covered quite a lot in this lesson, and there's a lot for you to work on. As I've said, drop me an email. The email address is coming up at the end of the video, and I'll send you a backing track and also the sheet for Camptown Races. Have fun, because this is a great little instrument and there's so much you can do with it, and I look forward to seeing you next time.